The ultimate battle of knowledge and wit. Over 1,000 brain-cracking questions and more than 50 million shillings worth of prizes up for grabs. Who will come out on top? It's the ultimate university quiz. Please welcome the quiz mistress, Lydia Laquanero.
This is season 3 in a game sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our participating universities, defending champion Gulu University going against a very tough Uganda Christian University. We expect this to be a very exciting game. We welcome our teams onto the stage. UCU, please join us here.
Uganda Christian University is a private university administered by the Church of Uganda. It was the first private university to be awarded a charter in 2004. UCU's main campus is in Mukono and has a regional college in Kabale and study centers in Kampala, Mbale and Arua. UCU has attracted students from other African countries and expatriate staff from North America, Europe, Australia and New Zealand.
Good luck to Uganda Christian University. And defending champions Gulu University, please come on up and take your positions.
Gulu University was established by Act 7 of 2001 of the Parliament of Uganda. The university admitted its first students and commenced teaching activities in September 2002. The main campus is in Gulu City, while other campuses are in Kitgum and Hoima. Its focus is on medicine and engineering.
We are going to give our teams a chance to introduce themselves once again. They are very bright people. So I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourselves, name and course. We begin with Gulu University.
My name is Atim Hope and I'm a third-year law student at Gulu University.
My name is Nabimanyo Emmanuel, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Year 5, Gulu University.
My name is Kelvin Asea, Gulu University. I'm doing a course of Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery.
Norman Kaita is Psychology Operations, doing Bachelors of Public Administration and Management from Gulu University. Thank you.
Welcome the Gulu team and Uganda Christian University, name and course.
Hello everyone, my name is Timothy Decembo, a second-year Bachelor of Law student from Uganda Christian University.
Hello, my name is Engojo Kuberiatu, second year Bachelor of Laws, Uganda Christian University.
Hello, Richard Tubaka, Bachelor in Science of Civil and Environmental Engineering, UCU.
Greetings to you all. My name is Philip Jeremo Kamkono, and I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Well, that was the UCU team. We are now going to ask our dangerous substitutes to sit so that the games can begin. Thank you very much. Our teams, once again, welcome. You're the first teams to play in the semi-final. You've worked very hard. Those who have been watching know that you're not easy teams to go against. So first of all, congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Now our category for this game is general knowledge, literature. I'm going to read to you the rules of the game. I'll ask you a question, you have 10 seconds to answer. You get correctly 10 points. You get it wrong, your opponent gets a chance to answer the exact same question. Gulu University, we start with you. Gulu University, which sport is inspired by the run of fights?
Marathon.
That is correct. UCU, which West African country has Sierra Leone and Guinea, Ivory Coast to the east and a coastline on the Atlantic Ocean?
Liberia.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, Abyssinia is the historical region in the Horn of Africa encompassing modern-day Ethiopia and what other country?
Eritrea.
That is correct. UCU, what do we call the tiny drops of water that form on cool surfaces at night when atmospheric vapor condenses?
Dew.
That is correct. Gulu University, psephology is the study of what regular political activity in most democracies?
Elections.
That is correct. UCU, what is the ivory white marble mausoleum on the right bank of River Yamuna in Agra, better known as?
Taj Mahal.
That is correct. Gulu University, which is the popular wrought iron tower on the Champ de Mars in Paris, is named after the engineer who built it?
The Eiffel Tower.
That is correct. UCU, what is the graduated pillar that serves to indicate the height reached by the Nile during its annual floods?
Nilometer.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what is the global climate phenomenon that emerges from variation in winds and sea surface temperatures over the tropical Pacific?
Hurricane.
Incorrect. UCU. Correct answer is El Nino. UCU, Bashan at 5,199 is the highest peak on which mountain range?
Drakensberg Mountain.
Incorrect. Gulu University.
Mount Kenya.
Kenya is the correct answer. Gulu University, how many billion people are estimated to be in Africa?
3 billion.
Incorrect. UCU.
1.2 billion people.
Correct answer is 1.5 billion. UCU, how much is the money awarded for a Nobel Prize in Swedish krona?
8 million.
That is not the correct answer. Gulu University.
11 million.
Correct answer is 10 million. Gulu University, what is the science fiction franchise based on a 1990 novel by Michael Crichton and the subsequent 1993 film directed by Steven Spielberg?
Jurassic Park.
That is the correct answer. UCU, the movie Death on the Nile is based on the 1937 novel of the same name by which British writer?
Agatha Christie.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, who released Murder Most Foul, a 17-minute song revolving around the Kennedy assassination?
John Lennon.
Incorrect. UCU.
Madonna.
Correct answer is Bob Dylan. UCU, which 1867 classic by Russian author Leo Tolstoy chronicles the Napoleonic Wars and the French invasion of Russia?
War and Peace.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what was the highly popular book series and film franchise by Stephanie Meyer about a teenage girl who falls in love with a vampire?
Twilight.
That is the correct answer. UCU, what was the title of the 1605 novel by Miguel de Cervantes, considered a foundational work of Western literature and the first modern novel?
The Ingenious Gentleman, Don Quixote of La Mancha.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, in which Victorian novel does Charlotte Bronte create an orphaned governess who falls in love with her mysterious employer, Mr. Rochester?
Jane Eyre.
That is the correct answer. UCU, who is a fictional detective created by British author Arthur Conan Doyle?
Sherlock Holmes.
That is the correct answer, which brings us to the end of round one. We are in the semi-finals. Our scores on the board so far: Gulu University with 80 points, Uganda Christian University with 80 points. It's a tie. It is a hot race. Well, we're enjoying this quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda and powered by Net Studios Africa. We see you in round two of this game.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz 2025. The Capital Markets Moment is brought to you by the Capital Markets Authority. What are capital markets? Capital markets are financial markets where long-term funds are raised and invested. They provide a platform where businesses and governments can obtain financing or development projects by issuing shares and bonds, while investors can earn returns by buying these instruments.
Welcome back. This is Game 15, Round 2. We are in the semi-finals. Participating universities, Gulu University with points and Uganda Christian University with 80 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, powered by Net Studios Africa and sponsored by Bank of Uganda. Our students, welcome to round 2 of the game. Our category is science, and once again I'm going to read to you the rules of the game. I ask you a question, You get it correctly, 10 points for you. You have 10 seconds. You get it wrong, your opponent gets a chance to answer the exact same question. Well, this time, UCU, we begin with you. Uganda Christian University, what is the small butterfly-shaped gland in the front of the neck that produces hormones, controlling metabolism, growth, and nearly every organ in the body?
Thyroid gland.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what is a new shoot that grows from the roots or stubble of a plant after it has been cut back?
Rhizome.
Incorrect, UCU.
Rotuber.
Correct answer is ratoon. UCU, which lazy animals are said to sleep between 8 to 10 hours a day and spend most of their lives hanging upside down in trees?
Sloth.
That's the correct answer. Gulu University, which hormone produced by the pancreas regulates blood sugar levels by allowing glucose from the bloodstream to enter cells for energy?
Insulin.
That is the correct answer. UCU, which is the semi-aquatic fin-footed marine mammal known for its streamlined body, which is well adapted for swimming in cold waters?
Beaver.
Incorrect. Gulu?
A seal.
Seal is the correct answer. Gulu University, what is a colorless, volatile, and flammable liquid that is a widely used solvent in products like nail polish remover and paint thinner?
Acetone.
That is the correct answer. UCU, what on our body serves as a sensory organ for touch, heat, and pain?
The skin.
That is correct. Gulu University, cirrhosis and hepatitis affect what major organ of the
liver.
body? That is the correct answer. UCU, which amphibious African mammal is considered the second largest land animal after the elephant?
Hippopotamus.
That is correct. Gulu University, which SI unit of measures radioactive decay per second?
Roentgen.
Repeat that.
The Roentgen.
Incorrect. UCU.
Becquerel.
That is the correct answer. UCU, what optional phenomenon is formed when sunlight is dispersed and reflected by water droplets, creating a multicolored arc?
A rainbow.
That is correct. Gulu University, what is the gravitationally collapsed core of a massive supergiant star?
A black hole.
Incorrect. UCU. Correct answer
Supernova.
is a neutron star. You are wrong, but thank you for giving the answer so enthusiastically. UCU, which is the second planet from the sun, often called Earth's twin due to its similar size and mass, but highly inhospitable?
Venus.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what is the general term for anything that has mass and occupies space?
Matter.
That is the correct answer. UCU, what instrument is used to measure the pungency or spiciness of chili peppers based on the concentration of capsaicinoids, primarily capsaicin?
Capsaicinometer.
That is not correct. Gulu University.
Spiceometer.
Correct answer is a Scoville scale. Gulu University, the largest known meteorite impact structure on Earth, was at the Vredefort Dome in which country?
The US.
Incorrect. UCU. Correct answer is
China.
South Africa. UCU, what is the hard glossy substance that covers the crown of a tooth?
Enamel.
That is correct. Gulu University, what is the basic unit of the nervous system specialized for transmitting and receiving information through electrical and chemical signals?
A neuron.
That is the correct answer. UCU, what is the heavy silvery white metal known as quicksilver, which easily amalgamates with other metals?
Mercury.
That is correct. Gulu University, what is the fast growing woody perennial flowering plant in the grass family known for its high tensile strength and rapid growth rate?
Sisal.
Incorrect. UCU, 10 points if you get this
Tendo.
correct. Correct answer is bamboo, which brings us to the end of round 2. Our scores on the board so far: Gulu University 150 points, UCU 170 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz. We are in the semi-finals and moving on to round 3. One of these universities will leave to fight another day. The other will be going home. Keep watching.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz 2025, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, National Environment Management Authority, Parliament of Uganda, Crystal Mineral Water, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
Welcome back. This is Game 15, Round 3. Our category is Sports Entertainment. Participating universities, Gulu University with 150 points, and UCU with 170 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group, and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our students, once again, welcome to this round of the game. Let's calm down, answer questions correctly, so the game can move forward. Do you understand?
Yes, we do.
I'm going to read to you the rules of the game once again. They are like the first two. I put you a question, answer correctly, 10 points for you. You get it wrong, your opponent gets a chance to answer the exact same question. Do you understand?
Yes, we do.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Well, this time we'll begin with Uganda Christian University. UCU, who are the champions of UEFA European Women's Champions, having won the tournament in 2022 and 2025?
England.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University. Paris Saint-Germain won their first European Cup title in May, becoming only the second French club to win a European Cup. Which was the first team in 1993?
Marseille.
That is the correct answer. UCU, which country won the 2020-2021 European Championship?
Italy.
That is correct. Gulu University, what award is given to the year's best footballer by France Football magazine?
The Ballon d'Or.
That is correct. UCU, which F1 driver moved from Mercedes to Ferrari in 2025?
Lewis Hamilton.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, name one player to have won the FIFA World Cup as both a player and a coach.
Didier Deschamps.
That is the correct answer. UCU, which American track and field athlete made history at the 1936 Olympic Games by becoming the first athlete to win 4 gold medals in a single Olympics?
Jesse Owens.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, in what sport would have love, deuce, and then a match point?
Tennis.
That is correct. UCU, in which sport do we have batsmen, bowlers, wickets, and runs?
Cricket.
That is correct. Gulu University, in golf, what is a score of 2 strokes under par on a single hole?
A birdie.
Incorrect. UCU. Correct answer
Eagle.
Yes, Ego. Please answer in time. This is a repeat question. Answer in time. You are about to miss that mark. UCU, in which movie does Paul Rusesabagina, a hotel manager, house over 1,000 Tutsi refugees during their struggle against the Hutu militia?
Hotel Rwanda.
That is correct. Gulu University, which Ugandan-born British actor and singer, is best known for his roles in Grange Hill, Adulthood, and Brotherhood?
Daniel Kaluuya.
Incorrect. UCU.
Samuel
Correct
Kalule.
answer is Arnold Ocheng, aka Snakey Man. UCU, which Ugandan-born German actress is best known for her portrayal of Ayo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including the films Captain America and Wakanda Forever?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Incorrect. Gulu University.
Flores Kasumba.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, which Mexican-born Kenyan actress won an Academy Award for her film debut in 12 Years a Slave?
Lupita Nyong'o.
That is correct. UCU, for which music group did Mosey Radio perform?
Good Life.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what famous Hollywood actor played Dr. Doug Ross in 109 episodes of the hospital drama ER?
George Clooney.
That is the correct answer. UCU, which film depicts the life of Eva Peron, detailing her beginnings, rise to fame, political career, and death at the age of 33?
Argentinian politician.
Incorrect, Gulu University. Correct answer is Evita. Gulu University, who played Evita in the 1996 musical film by the same name.
Madonna.
That is the correct answer, UCU, who sang the theme song for the 1997 movie Titanic.
Celine Dion.
That is the correct answer, Gulu University. Which superhero was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko for comic books published by Marvel Comics and has appeared in films since the 1970s?
Amazing Spider-Man.
That is the correct answer, which brings us to the end of round 3. Our scores on the board so far: Gulu University with 240 points, UCU with 260 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz. We will see you in round 4, which is our decider round. One of these teams will live to fight another day. The other will be going home.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz 2025, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, National Environment Management Authority, Parliament of Uganda, Crystal Mineral Water, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
Welcome back. This is Game 15, Round 4, our decider game between Uganda Christian University and last year's champions, Gulu University. Our scores on the board so far: Gulu University with 240 points and Uganda Christian University with 260 points. Our students, the rules for this game are different from the first 3. We are not going to alternate asking the questions. We are going to ask all 10 questions to each team. Each team gets a set of 10 questions. Do we understand?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
UCU, this is your first set of questions. Uganda Christian University during the 20th century, which president of Egypt formally recognized Israel?
Anwar el-Sadat.
That is correct. Which kingdom did King Sobhuza II rule for 61 years?
Eswatini.
That is correct. Who won 4 presidential elections in the United States?
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
That is correct. Which country had Zhou Enlai as its first communist prime minister?
China.
That is correct. Which country under Oliveira Salazar fought colonial wars in Angola and Mozambique?
Portugal.
That is correct. Which country was led to independence from France by David Dacko?
Central African Republic.
That is correct. Which country was led during the end of World War I by David Lloyd George?
Great Britain.
That is correct. Which country lost its West Bank to Israel during the reign of King Hussein?
Jordan.
That is correct. Which country had Isaias Afwerki become its first president in 1993?
Eritrea.
That is correct. Which country was led by father and son Georgios and Andreas Papandreou?
Greece.
That is the correct answer. Our second team to answer questions: Gulu University during the 20th century, which country was led by Jean-Claude Davelaire, nicknamed Baby Doc?
Belgium.
Repeat your answer.
Belgium.
Correct answer is Haiti. Who served as the second president of the Central African Republic after seizing power in a 1966 coup? Correct answer is Bokassa. Which radical communist movement ruled Cambodia from 1975 to 1979? Correct answer is Khmer Rouge. Which country was ruled by Ferdinand Marcos from 1965 to 1986?
Spain.
Correct answer, the Philippines. Which country was led to independence by Zanana Guzmao in 1975? Correct answer, East Timor. Which country fought the Second Indochina War, also known as Resistance War against America, from 1955 to 1975?
Japan.
Correct answer, Vietnam. Which island country was formed after the Republic of China government relocated there in 1949 while fighting a civil war with the Chinese Communist Party? Correct answer is Taiwan. Which country in 1982 fought a 74-day war with the United Kingdom over the sovereignty of the Falkland Islands?
France.
Correct answer is Argentina. Who was the 35th president of the United States assassinated in 1963?
John Frederick Kennedy.
That is correct. Which country gained independence from British rule in 1921 following the 1916 Easter Rising and the landslide victory of Sinn Féin in 1918? Correct answer is Ireland, which brings us to the end of game 15. Our winners for this game is Uganda Christian University with 360 points, a very relieved team, and Gulu University, last year's champions, bows out with 250 points, but we'll be seeing them again very soon playing. Well, we're going to call them back here on the stage just to shake hands. You are a very tough team. You gave us a very good game, very brilliant teams. Very brilliant teams. Shake hands. Congratulations, Uganda Christian University. Congratulations, Gulu University. Gulu University, thank you for giving us a good game. You made it this far. This is the semi-finals. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, there you have it. In a very crucial game, UCU managed to beat out last year's champions, Gulu University, with 360 points. Gulu University fought really hard, but UCU was the better team. They managed a cool 250. Well, you're watching the Ultimate University Quiz, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. This is the semi-finals. We'll see you in the next game.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz.